Hi there, it's Baz at GotAUkulele with another instrument review. One of the things that I really like about writing the GotAUkulele website is that I get to borrow rather nice things made by craftsmen, and this one is no exception. I've had this on loan now for a couple of months. It is made by DJ Morgan, that's Dave Morgan, who is a luthier based in Dudley in the United Kingdom. And this is one of his Soprano models. He makes a range of instruments and he makes customs. There we are, fairly standard Soprano shape and size. This is made from all solid reclaimed Brazilian mahogany. That is to say that this mahogany was previously something else, maybe a table or a cabinet, rather than using virgin wood, not particularly sustainable. So it's solid Brazilian mahogany in a standard double pout Soprano shape with a nice curve on the base as well. I really like that. There we are. This is a solid piece of wood. This is a solid piece of wood. The back is also very slightly curved in both directions, and the sides are made of two pieces and joined here. The whole thing is pretty plain. It's finished in a semi-gloss, so you can see the pores through the wood. I hold that in the light. So it's not super shiny, it's not mirror finish, but it does have a cellulose finish. So apart from an inlaid black and white sound hole, there is no other binding and no other decoration. I like that. Simple, understated, let the mahogany speak for itself, which has some nice grain to it, as you can see. And there we are on the back as well. Really nice pieces of wood. Even the sides here are book matched where they join. We've got a standard slotted bridge, very reminiscent of the original Martins. That's made out of ebony. And a corian, which is a stone substitute saddle piece there, which you can see has been, can I get that right? It's been cut at an angle, basically, to give accuracy to the scale length. Inside is one of the neatest ukulele builds that I've ever seen. The kerfing and the bracing is delicate and very nicely done. No glue spots, no mess at all whatsoever. We've got a single piece sapele neck, so that's all one piece of wood down to here, with a ebony, I believe, cap there on the neck heel. It's quite a flat profile neck, a shallow D. I'd prefer a bit more chunk, but that's just me. It's got a good width at the nut, and the whole thing is capped in with an ebony fingerboard, which is flawless. And one thing which sets it apart from most Sopranos is this has got 14 frets up to the body and 19 in total, which is a lot for a Soprano. The nickel silver frets are all finished perfectly, no sharp edges whatsoever. We've got abalone, white abalone position markers at 5, 7, 10, a double at the 12 and one at 15, and they are also repeated on the side for the player. Excellent. Perfectly set corian nut. The strings not in slots which are too deep, they're just resting in the grooves, and up to the headstock, which is pretty unfussy apart from this motif, this inlay of ebony on the mahogany face of the headstock. I like that. Nice Soprano friction tuners. This is what they should come with. They don't stick out, they don't make the instrument neck heavy, they are hidden. I love friction tuners. Anybody who thinks friction tuners are something to be avoided, these are good quality friction tuners. Take a look at them. These move like butter. I like these a lot, and I was delighted to see that. Whole thing finished with Aquila super nail guts. What else? And under £300 in that specification for a handmade solid wood, solid mahogany, Brazilian mahogany ukulele made in the UK. I think that price is killer. Absolutely fantastic price. As you can tell, I rather like it. It's impeccably made. There are no flaws, joins, glue spots, bubbles, imperfections. Absolutely everything about it is good quality. And for 300 quid, I think that's a bargain. That would mean nothing if it doesn't sound any good. It's got a really nice tone. Very clear across the strings. everything stands out. Finger picked. It's got a great tone. It sounds to me more like a concert. Maybe that's because of that slightly longer scale neck and those extra frets. I don't know. It doesn't have the bark and kick that a very traditional soprano would have. That's not a criticism. Some sopranos are incredibly bright and they kick you like a punch in the face with a strum. They've got a bark. This is sweeter. The mahogany is warming it up. Oh, that's just gone out of tune. Sorry, my fault. Lots to like about this. I mean, at 300 quid, it is flawlessly made. I've been really impressed with it, and hence why I gave it a very high score on the GotAUkulele blog. Not many of my instruments get into the 9s. This is a 9. DJ Morgan from Dudley, details on the blog if you want to have a read in more detail and have a look at his website. I'm really surprised with this, and I wish him all the best. This is a nice instrument. Highly recommended.